Welcome to the treasure trove of folk tales, a magical collection of stories that have inspired generations. Embark on a mythical journey with heroes, fairies, and enchanting creatures, opening the door to a world of imagination and emotion.
The story of the tailor. On a sunny afternoon in the city of Basra, where the streets wound like stone snakes, there lived a young man named Naim, a tailor by trade. Naim was neither rich nor poor, but lived from hand to mouth, with his skillful hands and a needle as thin as a small knife blade. But Naim had a dangerous habit: curiosity. Curious about the stories of his customers. Curious about the strange sounds in the street. Curious even about the shadows that passed over the roofs at dusk. That afternoon, while mending a shirt for a merchant, Naim heard someone selling a wooden box, carved with ancient characters, in the corner of the market. The voice, not like that of an ordinary merchant, but like a long song, mixed with a prayerful tone, attracted. Naim left his work and made his way through the crowd. The seller was a blind old man, his face haggard, but his ears quivered at every sound around him. In front of him was a wooden box, unlocked, but with 4 delicate silver clasps fastened tightly. Only for sale to those chosen by fate, the old man said, as if he knew Naim was standing before him. For some reason, Naim felt that this wooden box was looking at him. Naim offered, but the old man shook his head. Money can't buy it. Only a promise, and a trip. Naim hesitated, but then accepted, only to feel as soon as he picked up the box, a cold wind, blowing down his neck in the hot sun. The old man disappeared as if he had never been there. Back home, Naim put the box on the table, trying to undo the silver clasp. Each hook removed emitted a different sound. The first hook like the sound of waves, the second like the sound of a bird's wings, the third like the sound of a snake rolling in a deep pit, the last hook like someone breathing softly into the ear. When the lid was opened, a green smoke flew out, swirling into the shape of a giant bird, with glowing yellow eyes. It was not a real bird, but a copy of the soul. Its voice echoed, "You have freed me. In return, I will take you through 4 lands, but each one demands a price. Refuse. Before Naim could ask, the room shook, the walls disappeared, and he was sucked into a tornado. Naim fell into a strange desert. The sand was not yellow sand, but broken glass, reflecting the sun into thousands of dazzling rays. With each step, Naim felt like he was stepping on memories of others. From afar, a dark figure riding a camel rushed towards her. It was a female thief with a veil, revealing only her eyes as sharp as daggers. She pointed her curved sword at Naim. "Stranger, you are stepping on my territory. If you want to live, you must help me retrieve what was stolen." And so, Naim was dragged into a breathless chase, through the glass dunes, where the storms of glass could cut flesh like razor blades. They were hunted down by headhunters in black, riding on hybrid animals, between leopards and antelopes. Finally, Naim helped the female thief retrieve a piece of ancient mirror, which was rumored to allow seeing the truth of the soul. She disappeared without a word of thanks. But the mirror fell into Naim's hand. The spirit bird appeared, saying, "The second realm awaits you." Naim is immediately swept into a giant whirlpool, and wakes up in an underwater city. Houses are made of coral, streets are paved with seashells, and the inhabitants are creatures, half human, half fish. Here, Naim meets an old alchemist, who is creating a living glass, which can grow like a tree, but he is trapped, because he needs a bead of water held in the eye of the king of the underwater fish. Naim and the alchemist make their way to the king of the fish's palace. passing through a forest of strangling algae, glowing jellyfish, and giant sharks with human faces. In a final confrontation, Naim uses an ancient mirror to show the Fish King his true nature. A creature who was once human, cursed to become a fish. The Fish King sheds a tear, hands over the bead of water, and disappears in the foam. The third realm takes Naim higher than the eagle flies, to a tower standing in the sea of clouds. Here, there are no stairs, only doors that appear and disappear. Inside the tower is a blind merchant. The seller is the old man, whom Naim met at the beginning, but this time, he is not blind. He says, "I am the guardian of the doors of fate. I challenge you, if you open the wrong door, you will be trapped in your own dream forever." Naim must choose between 7 doors, each leading to a different scene. A crowded market, an icy forest, a dark palace, a burning ship, a battlefield, a hanging garden, and an empty room. He chooses the empty room, and that is the real door, because fate is really a white cloth, just waiting for you to sew it. The final region is an endless night forest, where the moon hangs low, as if about to fall. The spirit bird revealed, "I am the golden bird, chained by 4 silver hooks. You have opened it, but want I am free forever. You must defeat the 5th hook holder." That person was a young magician, half human skin, half stone mask, controlling the darkness like a thread. The battle was fierce. Naim's sewing needle turned into a silver sword, and the darkness coiled into a giant snake. Naim was lucky to win, freeing the spirit bird. The bird brought him back to Basra, to the right place, and at the right time that afternoon, as if all the trips were just a blink of an eye. But in Naim's hand, now there were 4 treasures: a piece of mirror, a drop of water, a white door key, and a golden feather. Naim sat in the tailor shop, listening to the noise outside. A customer entered, a tall, regal man, who whispered, "I need a suit for a special night, a night that the whole city will remember." Before Naim could ask, the other left a bag of gold and a mysterious invitation to the palace of King Khalid. Little did he know that this would bring him closer to Abu Hassan Ali Ibn Becca and the beloved concubine of King Khalid. A story more dangerous and strange than anything he had ever experienced. And Shahrazada smiled, pausing, while the king leaned forward, his eyes not leaving her lips. "Your Majesty, the tailor's story is only the prelude of the devil. When the lights, the palace of King Khalid are lit, the plots will be woven into a web, and the fate of Abu Hassan Ali, Ibn Becca, and his beloved concubine will challenge the sword and the heart of the bravest."
The tale has come to an end, yet the magic of these legends lives on in your heart. Keep dreaming and spreading the wonder.